The Scream Murders, Part 5. Last but certainly not least, we have Cassie Jo Stoddart. You may have heard of this case before. It's been getting kind of popular on TikTok, but I feel like to finish out this whole mini-series, it's a good idea to include probably the most popular murder associated with the Scream movies. This is a photo of Tori Adamczyk and Brian Draper. They were both 16 years old in 2006. They had been best friends since they were children when their parents moved them both to Pocatello, Idaho. They were both really big fans of horror and true crime, one of their favorite movie trilogies being, obviously, the Scream franchise. These two, just like the other murderers in this mini-series, started plotting and scheming about ways that they could murder their friends in the same style as the movie. They were even filming all of their plotting and scheming about the girls that they wanted to murder from their high school. Cassie was included on the list of girls that they were looking to murder. The three of them had had some classes together while they were in high school, and they had been friends for at least a couple of years. The two boys had heard through Cassie's boyfriend that she was going to be house sitting at her aunt and uncle's house taking care of their pets. Her and her boyfriend were going to hang out at their uncle and aunt's house for a little while, and Brian and Tori decided to convince them to invite them over. On the night of September 22nd, 2006, Cassie's boyfriend Matt Beckham joined her at her aunt and uncle's house around 6 p.m. Brian and Tori arrived later to come and hang out at the house with them, and Cassie gave them the grand tour, showed them the entire house. The four of them sat down to watch Kill Bill Volume 2, but not long after the movie started, Brian and Tori said that they wanted to go to a local movie theater to catch a new movie. On their way out of the house, they made their way down into the basement and unlocked the back door so that they could make their way into the house. They left the neighborhood briefly, but they came back and they parked away from the house. This is where they put on costumes, dark clothes, dark gloves, and white masks, and then re-entered the house through the basement door. They could hear Matt and Cassie still watching the movie upstairs, so they started making a lot of loud noises in the basement to try to lure them down there. This attempt proved unsuccessful, and so they started messing with the circuit breaker. They actually started turning off the lights in the house. Like and follow for part 6, which is also the part 2 of Cassie Jo Stoddart's story.